You know, if Super Mario and the Thousand Year Door does hit the Nintendo Switch, it really does make you wonder if Nintendo is even gonna try this time. Like, I want this game to get as much of an upgrade as Metroid Prime Remastered. Come on, Nintendo, give this game a huge makeover. Or at least do better than the Super Mario 35th collection. Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the RoboChan Show, where we take the gaming news format that channels like Spawnwave or Arlo do, add a dash of animation and some cool editing on top to bring you your gaming news, leaks, and rumors in a fresh new way. If you're new here and want to be kept up on everything gaming, make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoy the video and dislike if not, and have that notification bell on so you know when I upload. In this video, we're going to talk about the new Nintendo Switch rumor or Nintendo Switch leak, depending on who you talk to, and if this is true or not, because if it does come true, it was essentially leaked out. And this gets me really excited as an older Paper Mario fan, and a GameCube fan, and just a Nintendo fan in general, and a Mario fan. This one calls for Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door hitting the Nintendo Switch, which would be huge. Especially for me specifically, because whenever I try to emulate this on the PC, I always get these weird glitches. And also, the second topic is on something very, very interesting, because Nintendo just announced essentially kind of their own E3, but kind of not. I have a lot of stuff to say on that, because I know a lot of people are saying, well, that means the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be announced here, right? I have some stuff to say on that. If you guys enjoy this video, leave a like, it helps the video reach more viewers when you do, and if you want to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter handle is RoboRob93. Without further delay, let's get on to the topics. So, Nintendo and the Mario movie have been in the news for quite some time in the past week or so. It really does seem like every single time I refresh Twitter, something Mario is popping up, and this time it's on Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. Of course, before that, the Mario movie was in the news and still in the news. I mean, that movie is doing fantastic. It beat out Frozen for the best animated opening of all time. The Peach song from the movie is also up for Oscars, which I find just fantastic. And overall, this movie is doing great, and the Mario brand is doing great, and Nintendo is doing great. It's really exciting, especially with June coming up, and we know June, a lot of Nintendo news drops. But not only Nintendo news, Nintendo rumors as well, because apparently we're going to be getting Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door on the Nintendo Switch. This is what my Nintendo news has to say. A member of Family Board forums who claimed to be an investigative journalist has reportedly learned that Nintendo has been busy working on Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door remaster for the Nintendo Switch platform. The user says that he previously provided various rumors to various YouTube channels while remaining in the background, as he doesn't like attention. The user says that they have been in contact with 3 sources regarding the Paper Mario remaster. Always, this is a rumor and nothing has been announced by Nintendo. And this is the quote from the Family Board forum. As you know, I do hobby journalism behind the scenes and research various things for fun. Some accurate Nintendo rumors that were reported by YouTubers and other sites is partially were based on my research. As I said, I don't like attention and thus always ask everyone to keep me private, which I intend to continue to remain private in those stories. However, I have some super excited news that I'm aware of. Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door remaster is finally happening and coming out soon. So I just want to stop this real quick and say, he says coming out soon, and if this is true, again assuming this is true, it could be fake, you never know, but one thing that you need to focus on is the coming soon, and if it does come true, June is coming up, so maybe we're gonna get that June Nintendo Direct, and you know what would be absolutely insane, because it worked for Metroid Prime Remaster, remember. I wonder if Nintendo could shadow drop this at a June Nintendo Direct. I would go absolutely insane if that happened. I would buy it day one, because I actually did land an interview at a job, so I might be able to buy games and review games, so I might be able to buy this on day one, unlike Metroid Prime Remaster, which I had to wait for that. But anyways, my excitement is getting a little bit too much. Let's bring it down a bit and read off the rest of the quote. I have informed both Nintendo Prime and Nate Drake about this privately. There's one more person I have informed, but they wish to remain anonymous. I 100% said that word wrong, but anyways, I personally had always wished for the Thousand Year Door remaster. I never played it on the GameCube, so I'm over the moon excited to finally play it on the Nintendo Switch soon. Now, if this does happen, I think there are a couple things you have to keep in mind. One thing you have to keep in mind is that they call it a remaster, not a remake, so it's not going to be remade. And 2, I'm wondering if this is going to be like the Super Mario 35th Anniversary Collection, or is this going to be, you know, like the Metroid Prime Remastered? I do want them to actually try on this. I'm not saying that they wasted their time on the Super Mario 35th anniversary. There was some increase in resolution and visual fidelity versus the Nintendo 64, of course, but honestly, I think they could have did way better with those games, especially after Metroid Prime Remastered, which I will be playing the first time very soon. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, by the way, so make sure you stop by there. But yeah, I hope they do a fantastic job on this, because I don't want them to just go lazy and just not do any huge upgrades. I want it to be a noticeable upgrade, because I love when games do that. I loved it about the Metroid Prime Remaster. From footage anyways, I'm going to be playing it soon, and I love whenever I play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on PC, because it looks just way better. So I'm hoping they actually do a fantastic job, because I love this game. I love the Paper Mario series. Other than Origami King, again, like I said before, if you enjoy it, that's great. I, for one, did not. But one part that we need to focus on is the coming soon part. Now, like I said, this could be at a June Nintendo Direct, or, interestingly enough, Nintendo did just announce something that is extremely interesting. So here is the news. This is what Nintendo of America said, announcing Nintendo Live 2023 as an in-person event for all fans of all ages that takes place in Seattle this September. Keep in mind, it's September, not June. Experience Nintendo Switch gameplay, live stage performances, tournaments, photo ops, and more. Now, this is pretty huge. Now, when you click on their link, there really isn't much info, aside from a very specific part that's very interesting, I think. So if you click on their link, it says at the bottom, more information coming soon. So more news is gonna come out from this. Now, one thing that I do find really interesting, and this was one of my theories, that maybe they're gonna skip June because they don't have to align with E3, because E3 is not happening and they would wait a little bit longer. I wonder if that's what they're gonna do, and they're gonna show all their games during this event. Because remember, it says Nintendo Switch gameplay, and it says experience Nintendo Switch gameplay. It says also live stage performances. What kind of performance is that? Is that gonna be music? Is it gonna be like the original Nintendo Switch reveal, which you're seeing on screen right now? That could technically be a live stage performance. Or does this just mean like it's just a little event for Nintendo fans and to just push different kind of games that are already out? Because remember, this is after the Tears of the Kingdom release date, and it's after Pikmin 4 as well. It's in September, so it's after July and June. I think Pikmin's in July. It might be in June. I may be wrong. No, it is July. It is July. I am remembering it wrong. So yeah, it is after Pikmin 4 and it's after Tears of the Kingdom, so it's extremely interesting that they announced this. Now, so far, there really isn't much pointing to like new reveals and new games, so when people say, oh, I wonder if this is the Nintendo Switch 2 or any new console, I don't think it's gonna happen there. I could be wrong. I've been wrong about these things in the past, but I don't really see them doing that. Now, let's say I'm wrong. Let's enter fantasy realm, or maybe we are in fantasy realm. You never know. But let's say I'm wrong. What else could happen if they do announce anything new? Well, one thing that I could see Nintendo doing is kind of use this as an E3 essentially. Maybe in June we will still get that Nintendo Direct and they'll say, hey, in September, come by for the future of the Nintendo brand. So maybe at the June Nintendo Direct, we could see them say, hey, we're gonna have this event in September and we're gonna be revealing the next Nintendo Switch hardware or next Nintendo console there. And then maybe they can release it around holiday season, maybe even November, just in time for Christmas, or maybe around Christmas. So the announcement for the reveal at a June Nintendo Direct, and then an official reveal in the September event, and then a release a couple months down the line, maybe 1 or 2, which will be, I think, November or October. It's October, I don't know what I'm talking about. It would be an October release, just in time for the holidays. Now again, what I think is gonna happen is that that's not gonna happen. I don't think anything is gonna be revealed at this event. I think this is just a fan event. I think it's just something to market their games and get people excited and just have people play these games. And I just wanna round this out with one more thing about this topic. I do wonder if Metroid Prime 4 will be on the floor. I don't think it would happen, but considering they've been in development for quite some time, I do wonder if they're gonna have that game on the floor. And interestingly enough, usually Nintendo tries to set up expectations, whether it be the June Nintendo Direct or Indie Directs or any kind of event. They usually say, hey, we're not showing any new games, and so far they haven't really set those expectations up, so I'm wondering if they will show something big, something huge, maybe a new game, maybe Metroid Prime 4, I don't know. But my thoughts right now, currently, my theory is that they're probably not going to show anything new. I could be wrong again, like I said. But anyways, guys, what do you guys think about this? Do you think Nintendo is going to hold their own E3 essentially and show a whole bunch of new games, maybe a Switch 2 and all that, or not? And what do you think about the Paper Mario and the 1000 Year Door Remaster? That is getting me really excited if it is true. And again, remember, could be fake. Might be fake, you never know, but I guess we'll see in June or maybe in September or whenever we get that next Nintendo Direct. Take care, guys. And if not, on your way out, make sure you subscribe for more videos and also have that notification bell on. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, there is my Patreon and Twitter account in the pinned comment if you're interested in those. Oh, and also have this donut if you're still sticking around for me rambling. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.